Number 10. Ange Vierge. The story of the card game follows what happens when Hyro portals suddenly open, fusing 5 different worlds together. As a result, various Exceed powers are awakened in teenage girls. An academy for these so-called progress girls is built on the isolated Saren Island in the Pacific. Number 9. Juuni Taisen. Every 12 years, mercenaries who possess the highest caliber of brute strength, cunning wit, and deadly precision gather to participate in the Zodiac Tournament. Each warrior bears the name and attributes of one of the 12 animals of the Chinese zodiac. With their pride and lives on the line, they engage in vicious combat until only the victor remains. The 12th Zodiac Tournament begins in a desolate city, devoid of any evidence of the 500,000 people who recently lived there. To raise the stakes, each warrior ingests a poisonous gem, thus setting a time limit on the tournament and on their life. With one wish for the victor up for grabs, the Zodiac warriors start their cutthroat battle for survival. Number 8. Haikiden Toho Haken Ibun. The village of Utsuka, home to Shino Inuzuka, Susuke Inukawa, and Hajime, was lit on fire under the preconception that a virus had seen all of its life eradicated. Now surrounded by flames and on the verge of death, the three were approached by a strange man holding a sword. He tells them that they must reach a decision if they want to live. That night changed everything for these children. 5 years later, the family of 3 now live under the watchful eye of the small imperial church in a nearby village. All is fine and dandy until the church attempts to reclaim the demonic sword of Murasame. To accomplish this, they kidnap Hajime to lure Shino, now the bearer of Murasame's soul, and Sosuke, who possesses the ability to transform into a dog. The brothers must put their differences aside to rescue their beloved sister from the church in the imperial capital, signaling the beginning of a very difficult journey. Erementar Gerad. After a routine raid, the rookie sky pirate Cloud finds a most unusual cargo in his mate's cargo hold. Ren, an Edel raid, a race prized by humans for granting special combat powers to their partners through reacting. He quickly discovers, however, that Ren is even more prized than he expected. The pirate ship is visited by 3 members of the Edel Raid Complete Protection Agency, Arc Ere, who try to purchase her. When Cloud refuses, the ship is suddenly attacked by a mysterious force, and Cloud's captain charges him with Ren's protection. Inuto Hasemi wa Tsukaiyou. A nonsense comical mystery. Harumi Kazuhito is a high school boy who loves books and is a fan of novelist Natsuno Kirihime. One day he finds Kirihime waiting at a cafe about to be shot by a robber. He protects her from the attack but is killed instead. Through the supernatural power of a bookworm, he is reincarnated as a dachshund dog. Kazuhito, as a dog, writhes in a painful bookless life when a sadistic woman carrying a pair of scissors offers him help. She is Kirihime herself. Satsuriku no Tenshi. With dead and lifeless eyes, Rachel Gardner wishes only to die. Waking up in the basement of a building, she has no idea how or why she's there. She stumbles across a bandaged murderer named Zack, who is trying to escape. After promising to kill her as soon as he is free, Rachel and Zack set out to ascend through the building floor by floor until they escape. However, as they progress upwards, they meet more twisted people, and all of them seem familiar with Rachel. What is her connection to the building, and why was she placed in it? Facing a new boss on each floor, can Rachel and Zack both achieve their wishes? Guilty Crown. Japan, 2039. 10 years after the outbreak of the apocalypse virus, an event solemnly regarded as Lost Christmas, the once proud nation has fallen under the rule of the GHQ, an independent military force dedicated to restoring order. Funeral Parlor, a guerrilla group led by the infamous guy Tsutsugami, act as freedom fighters, offering the only resistance to GHQ's cruel despotism. Inori Yuzuriha, a key member of Funeral Parlor, runs into the weak and unsociable Shu Oma during a crucial operation which results in him obtaining the Power of Kings, an ability which allows the wielder to draw out a manifestation of an individual's personality or voids. Now an unwilling participant in the struggle against GHQ, Shu must learn to control his newfound power if he is to help take back Japan once and for all. Guilty Crown follows the action-packed story of a young high school student who is dragged into a war, possessing an ability that will help him uncover the secrets of the GHQ, Funeral Parlor, and Lost Christmas. However, he will soon learn that the truth comes at a far greater price than he could have ever imagined.
This is the future.
Hangyakusel Million Arthur. Tales of old speak of the legends of Excalibur, a sacred sword. The sword is wielded by those who are worthy of its power, bestowing them extraordinary strength and granting them the title of Arthur. However, a divine miracle results in the creation of multiple Excaliburs, thus distorting the fabric of time. Aiming to revert time to its original course, a group of 6 Arthurs composed of Danshao, Renkin, Kaka, Yameniko, Tekken, and Ruro are sent back in time when the abnormal Excaliburs were spawned. They are assigned with one sole task: to destroy the Excaliburs of the past, all of which total up to 1 million.
is the future. Human error.
Majutsushi Orphen Hagure Tabi. In a world of magic and monsters, Krylanzalo Finrandi and his foster sister Azalea Kite Sith were promising students of sorcery, prodigies at the famous Tower of Fangs. But an experiment gone horribly wrong warps Azalea's appearance, trapping her in the form of a dragon. Elders at the tower, more interested in preserving their reputation rather than their students' lives, drives off the transformed Azalea and covers up the incident. Outraged, Krylanzalo strikes out on his own, taking the new name of Orphen and vowing to return Azalea to her normal state. 5 years later, Orphen's quest has stalled. A chance encounter brings him face to face with Azalea again, but he still has no way to restore her body. And with a hostile group of sorcerers hunting her down, he may be running out of time. The past and present collide as Orphen tries to find out how to save Azalea from their former teachers and friends.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future.
Number 9. Shoukoku no Altair. Tugril Mamet is a young pasha serving on the divan of the Turkish autocracy. The clouds of war are gathering over his country due to the threat of an aggressive empire. Will the divan split between warmongers and the pacifists? Mamet begins his quest to keep the peace at any cost. As he finds himself deeper and deeper in the politics of the ancient world, new enemies and allies surface. Who will prevail? What will Mamet do if war proves to be inevitable?
Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list? Or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos.